So this is the one football game a year that you really watch, and you watch it pretty closely. I know you were blogging away furiously. You seemed pretty unimpressed with the ads this year. I mean, it was kind of like underwhelming. It's still a huge draw on live TV, but I mean, did the marketers succeed or fail this year?
I think I'd have to say that overall it was kind of disappointing. I think that they were sort of relying on a lot of tried and true formulas, which is something that happens a lot for the Super Bowl because of the huge viewership. I think a lot of times they're sort of concerned about taking risks or doing anything that would quote unquote alarm the large number of people tuning in. So I think a lot of it was sort of a play it safe kind of approach.
How about favorites or best worst from from your point of view?
Yeah, I really liked the commercial for Tide with the miracle stain because it was very cleverly done, and the punchline
a little twist at the end with the Ravens fan.
Right, but it tied into the product, so that was, I think, very effective. The Oreo commercial, I think, was very good. Also, the battle in the library with everybody furiously fighting in whispers, and also that at the end they threw that to a something that they're doing on Instagram, which sort of underlined the much more prominent role that social media is playing in the advertising. There's a lot of debate about a couple of commercials that Chrysler ran, one for Jeep with Oprah Winfrey, which was a salute to the military. The other one was a salute to farmers, and that was for their Ram trucks.
You pointed out that the one, the salute to the military, was sort of co-branded USO, so maybe they could get around this idea of like we're really tugging on heartstrings with the troops.
Yeah, I think there was clearly in that commercial this sort of a line that they were sort of walking about commercializing this sort of emotional outburst of support for the troops. So I think it's going to be interesting to see what people say about that one.
Okay, I got to ask you, the Super Bowl geek kiss for GoDaddy, big ick factor. It was a little too long, a little too noisy.
Well, GoDaddy is a sort of an unusual case. They like to run polarizing Super Bowl advertising. For many years, their ads were sort of, I guess, what you could call smarmy in a sexual way. And this one, the ick factor, I think, was something they were really going for. And they succeeded, but they turned off millions and millions of people. But I think that there's a certain audience that is going to say that they enjoyed that.
And certainly it's memorable. We were talking, just before we started here about the game itself and then the blackout. And whether that was with the closeness of the game and then, we were out for 30 minutes, that's actually a good thing then for the advertisers, for the marketers.
The advertisers are always looking for a very closely fought game that's going to hold people's attention. Blowouts are not what they like because they are afraid that people are going to lose their focus on the game, even though if you're having a Super Bowl party in your house, it's not like you're going to kick everybody out. If the score is 36-3, you're not going to send everyone home. But the advertisers, I think, were probably very anxious when the blackout hit and that period of time where it was kind of a big head scratcher as to what was going to happen. But then the game resumed and got a lot closer. And again, this was another game where at the end it was it could have gone either way. And I think that's something that Madison Avenue really, really likes in a Super Bowl.